Good morning/afternoon, everyone. Today I want to share with you some simple yet powerful rules of life that can help us navigate our journey and live with purpose and integrity. Life isn't a manual, and there's no step-by-step guide to getting it right, but there are a few principles that can make our path smoother and more fulfilling. One topic: be true to yourself. The first rule of life is to be authentic. No one else can live your life, so don't try to live someone else's version of it. Embrace who you are, your strengths, your flaws, your dreams, and your quirks. When you stay true to yourself, you'll find that life feels more meaningful, and the relationships you form will be deeper because they are based on the real you, not an image you've created for others. 2, treat others with kindness. The second rule is simple but incredibly powerful. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Kindness goes a long way in creating a supportive and compassionate world. No act of kindness is too small, and every moment is an opportunity to make a positive impact. Remember, everyone is fighting their own battles, and kindness is often what can make someone's day a little brighter. 3, embrace growth. And change life is constantly evolving, and so should we. Embrace change with an open mind and a willing heart. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones, and we're often pushed to become the best versions of ourselves when we step into the unknown. Learn from your mistakes, seek opportunities to improve, and understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. 4, prioritize balance and well-being. The final rule of life is to take care of your mind, body, and soul. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Make time for rest, health, and the things that nourish your spirit. Balance is key to longevity and happiness, so don't forget to invest in yourself and in the relationships that help you thrive. Key points for the title Rules of Life. In a world that constantly tries to shape us into certain molds, whether through societal pressures, expectations from others, or our own insecurities, finding the courage to be authentic is an act of freedom. The more we align our actions, words, and decisions with who we truly are, the more we step into our own power. Authenticity isn't just about being honest with others. It's about being honest with yourself. It's about acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses, your passions, and even your fears. When you live authentically, you create a life that is not based on other people's approval, but on your own inner values and beliefs. Choosing to be yourself also means accepting imperfections. None of us are perfect, and trying to fit a mold of someone else's idea of success or happiness will only lead to frustration. Instead, it's better to embrace who you are at your core and build on that foundation. This authenticity gives you confidence because you're no longer pretending or hiding pieces of yourself. You start to radiate a sense of self-assurance that is magnetic and attractive to the right people, because genuine connections are built on honesty. When you're true to yourself, you find peace in knowing that you're living in alignment with your values, and that peace translates into happiness and fulfillment. The journey to authenticity isn't always easy. It requires vulnerability and sometimes stepping outside your comfort zone. But once you embrace it, life becomes much simpler, because the decisions you make and the paths you choose will be guided by a clearer sense of who you truly are. And in the end, living authentically is what leads to a life full of purpose and contentment, because it's your life to live, not someone else's. Key point note 2. Treating others with kindness is a principle that has the power to transform not only the people around you, but also yourself. Kindness is a universal language that doesn't require words to be understood. It's a smile, a gesture, a small act of care that can brighten someone's day. In a world where everyone is facing their own struggles, showing kindness creates a ripple effect that can help heal uplift, and strengthen the bonds between us all. When we approach others with compassion, we allow them to feel seen, heard, and valued, which is often all anyone truly needs. Kindness isn't just about grand gestures. It can be as simple as taking the time to listen when someone needs to talk, offering a word of encouragement when someone is feeling down, or being patient with someone when they make a mistake. The little things often matter the most, and they create an atmosphere of trust and connection. By consistently practicing kindness, we show others that they are worthy of respect, regardless of their background, appearance, or beliefs. This inclusivity not only strengthens our relationships, but fosters a sense of community and understanding. In addition, kindness has a way of coming back to us in unexpected ways. When we are kind to others, we not only make their day better, but we also enrich our own lives. Studies have shown that acts of kindness can boost our mental health, improve our mood, and increase our overall sense of well-being. When we treat others with warmth and empathy, we also nurture our own spirit. The more we give, the more we receive. Not always in the same form, but in the intangible rewards of connection, gratitude, and a deeper sense of purpose. Ultimately, the way we treat others reflects how we view the world and ourselves. By approaching life with kindness, we create an environment that fosters love, cooperation, and positivity. It may not always be easy, especially when we face negativity or indifference, but choosing kindness, no matter how small the action, helps create a world that is more compassionate, just, and harmonious. Kindness isn't just a rule to follow, it's a way of being that can change the course of someone's day or even their life. Key point note 3. Embracing growth and change is essential for leading a fulfilling and dynamic life. Change is the only constant, yet so many of us resist it, holding on to comfort or familiarity because it feels safer. However, growth occurs when we step outside our comfort zones and allow ourselves to evolve. The world around us is constantly shifting our environments, our relationships, our careers, and if we remain static, we risk being left behind. Embracing change doesn't mean we have to abandon everything we know, but it does mean we need to be open to new possibilities, new challenges, and new perspectives. Growth requires a willingness to learn, whether it's from experiences that push us to our limits or from the lessons that come with failure. We often fear failure, but it's through our mistakes that we learn the most. Each setback is an opportunity to gain insight, build resilience, and develop new skills. The key is to not let failure define us, but to let it guide us toward improvement. When we approach life with a mindset of continuous learning and growth, we cultivate the ability to adapt and thrive, even in the face of adversity. Another important aspect of embracing growth is the realization that we don't have to have everything figured out all at once. Life is a journey, and sometimes we don't know where we're going or how we'll get there. But by staying curious, being open to change, and trusting in the process, we allow ourselves to be shaped by experiences that lead us to unexpected opportunities. Growth also means taking responsibility for our own development. While circumstances and other people can influence us, the ultimate responsibility lies with us. Whether it's improving our mental and emotional health, refining our skills, or developing stronger relationships, we have the power to shape who we become. This self-awareness and commitment to personal evolution is one of the most empowering things we can do for ourselves. In addition, embracing change helps us better appreciate the beauty of life's imperfections. We don't need to have everything neatly packaged, nor do we need to be perfect versions of ourselves. Embracing change allows us to appreciate the process of becoming, not just the destination. It's about recognizing that our journey is ongoing, and we have the opportunity every day to learn, grow, and evolve into the best version of ourselves. By welcoming change and growth, we not only create a more enriched and dynamic life for ourselves, but we also inspire others to do the same, creating a cycle of positive transformation. Key point note 4, prioritizing balance and well-being is one of the most crucial rules of life, because without it, everything else can easily fall apart. In today's fast-paced, hyper-signetic world, it's easy to become consumed by work, responsibilities, and external pressures. Many of us are constantly chasing success or striving to meet expectations, often at the expense of our mental, emotional, and physical health. However, true success isn't measured by how busy we are or how much we accomplish in a day. It's about maintaining a sense of equilibrium and taking care of ourselves along the way. Balance doesn't mean splitting our time evenly between every aspect of life, but rather recognizing what we need at any given moment and honoring that. This might mean taking a break when you're mentally exhausted, saying no when you're stretched too thin, or carving out time for relaxation and self-care. It also involves managing how we engage with the world around us, finding time for personal reflection, spending quality time with loved ones, and pursuing passions that bring us joy and fulfillment. In doing so, we create a space where we can recharge and maintain the energy needed to show up as our best selves. Physical well-being is a big part of this balance. When we neglect our bodies, whether through lack of exercise, poor diet, or insufficient sleep, it becomes difficult to function at our full potential. Taking care of our health isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Regular movement, a balanced diet, and proper rest are fundamental to our ability to think clearly, manage stress, and be present for the people and responsibilities we care about. Equally important is our mental and emotional well-being. In a world filled with distractions and constant demands, it's easy to lose sight of what makes us truly happy. Mental health should never be overlooked. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, or simply setting aside time to relax and clear your mind are vital for maintaining emotional balance. It's also essential to acknowledge and address negative emotions rather than suppress them. Emotions are a natural part of being human, and taking time to understand and process them can lead to greater emotional resilience. Moreover, balance isn't about perfection. It's about making conscious choices that support our well-being over time. There will be seasons where we focus more on work, and other times where family or personal health takes precedent. The key is to regularly check in with yourself and adjust when necessary, ensuring that one area of life doesn't overwhelm the others. When we prioritize balance, we create a foundation for sustained well-being, where we are better equipped to handle challenges, nurture our relationships, and enjoy life's moments. Ultimately, taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's necessary. When you are well, you are more capable of giving to others and contributing positively to the world. Without well-being, nothing else matters. It becomes difficult to pursue your goals or enjoy the simple pleasures of life. By finding balance and consistently nurturing your physical, mental, and emotional health, you're investing in a life that is not only successful, but also sustainable and deeply fulfilling. In conclusion, life is not a one-size-fits-all journey, but by embracing a few key principles, we can navigate it with purpose and fulfillment. Being true to yourself, treating others with kindness, embracing growth and change, and prioritizing balance and well-being are rules that guide us toward living a more meaningful and enriched life. These principles help us cultivate authenticity, build deeper connections, adapt to life's challenges, and maintain the inner strength to keep moving forward. Remember, life isn't about being perfect. It's about learning, growing, and finding harmony along the way. The choices we make, both for ourselves and in how we interact with others, shape the world around us. By living in alignment with these core values, we can create not only a better life for ourselves, but also contribute to a more compassionate and balanced world for everyone. Thank you.